allow the rest of the team to frag on out. Now 3v5 situation. In goes Monette on his own jet. Now sitting wide open as the cloudburst goes away. Severine gets a couple. Now a 1v2 situation, 44 HP. Will he be able to pick up the kills with the frenzy? Only 7 left alive. Darian still up close. Headshots could do it here. They're both lining up. No one is hitting their shots, and Severine has the opportunity here on the spike. Gets the tap, trying to get the clear out. The frenzy has just enough bullets. He's ran out. Has to switch on over to the classic. And this play has been executed. This is done pretty early for Bleed, as now NC Slasher's head is shown. Darian can't land the shots. Good slow down here in defense by ONIC.
Pith found a trade kill, but it's still a 2-for-1 bleed. They get the site, but they're gonna have to take this outnumbered 3 versus 4 right now. But Redla even things out with that Spectre, is able to pick up a Vandal to upgrade as well. ONIC now to fight this 3v3. They still have the Odin. They have Vandals. This is a buy run for them. This is a crucial round for them to win.
Yep, Pith watching the crossfire. Sheer knows he has to wait. Maxi wins 1, Maxi wins 2, and now it's a 1v ins, and they'll have a tie at least if they win this round. Darian goes on in. Blind is Shiro, dead is Shiro, and the site, yet again, almost in control as Elmi Moore has something to say about it. Looking for something, and the tour de force lives up to a name, but Retla answers back. But here comes NC Slasher, working his way on through to the site into a 2v2. Slasher low, and runs right into Pith. Bad timing as Severine, they're the test makers. They've got them all right now. Severine, they might have one. It might be a drink of wine here is the way to go as NC Slasher goes on in. And behind them is Severine. I don't think they know quite yet. There's only one more. It's Pith. Pith is blind in the corner, but now Severine is blind. Pith gets the answer, but on the opposite side, everyone goes down. It's Monette, and the other side, and here we go. Prowler has been spotted. Monette trying to win the fight. Tailwind backwards and wins the Battle of Jets against Darian, but then gets finished off by Lenny, and the rotate is on through by the rest of the team. They're going a little slow. Elmi Moore is slow and does get finished off. The revive, of course, it's ready for Darian, turning it back to a 4v3. Shiro forced back to defender spawn.
They're getting the space that they need. They use the Cosmic Divide, but Bleed, they have quite a bit of time, and they also have the From the Shadows. They actually don't have the spike, though, so Maxi's going to use that. Operator finds a headshot, but NC Slasher lurking at mid. Finds 2. That spike is going to be trapped, and they're gonna have to try and kill the last 2 members of ONIC to win this, because there is no time to recover that. And planted as NC Slasher finds a 3rd, and Maxi uses it from the shadows for no.
An early wall on up. Monette trying to work his way on through, still healing from the decay as Maxi trades out 1. Retla trades it on back. Severine gets an answer, and so the hold looking good. 4v2 as Lenny has Monette run into his bullets. Shiro trying to land the shots, and he's not able.
That he chose.
All right, 0 Point doesn't give any information either, and so the hope here is to win that gunfight, turn around. Maybe we don't have the economy for guns in those first couple of rounds, but we have the economy for utility, and it's been 3 utility rounds in a row. And Elmi Moore with another opening pick on the Darian. And Key, you set up the playbook here. Get that opening pick, slow down the initiator, and you will win rounds. And Elmi Moore still in the corner, still has the rendezvous as well, but doesn't need to do it, as it's a date for death here for Bleed. Finally, they get Shiro, but Elmi Moore still into the corner with the operator and lining it up. There's the rendezvous, and Monette comes on in. Using Chamber, and look at this, pushed all the way up mid. There's no punish, and he gets Red Love from distance and gets on out just in case someone was lurking up the catwalk. And here we go, Darian gets onto the site. This is what we saw early on. He knows that on the opposite side is Elmi Moore, but you gotta go fast. Are they able to get on? Yes, they are. So control of the site on in, but Elmi Moore and Severine answer back. What is coming next for ONIC as they are in that post-plant defense? Darian waiting to peek. Now goes. The Haunt comes out and sees Pith, and Severine gets one with the fragment through the nebula. Monette sees a couple, reloads, has all 13 bullets, and lands a couple. It sprays through. 1 more to go, and Lenny gets taken down.
The lurk yet again. He might be able to cut down Redline, and he finds that kill.
Oh,
Darian, though, with a classic. Find Shiro. I think that gun might be dangerous.
2 different lurking battles happening at the same time while those on the site were still holding, and Maxi gets 2, drops down. You hear the squishy squish. Slasher knows that it's a fake as it's only him left alive, and Bleed turned this. Pushed on through, and that Headhunter is doing a ton of work right now. 0 Point suppressing the healing, and there goes Retla. He eventually dies, and sees Slasher getting one as well. And so either team doesn't want to win on their bye here.
Is it going to be a counter Thrifty for the side of ONIC? That headhunter on Elmimore has just proven to be so lethal. That's information found by Monyet. NC Slasher with a flag. Gets taken down. No, Pith finds him. 2v3 right now, and the big guns are still on Bleed's side, so if they play this perfectly, they can still take this round back, but the headshot from Shiro finds Maxi. It's all down to Pith. 1v3 with this Vandal. He's up against 3 pistols, but can he do it? He's running out of time. He's forced to take action right now.
Now trying to hold them here, possibly to punish any sort of economy. I don't think he's going to be able to get it. Maybe he wants to save his. Going to check this far side. Yeah, no way to get the defuse here, and will depart first. Still hanging tight, making sure no one can get through. The spike will explode no matter what. He does get...
This is still pretty doable for Bleed because they have the rifles. They need to find Elmimore though. He's been lurking, but who lurks the lurker? Maxi tried, but Elmimore is just so sharp right now. They have to flush him out first before they can even think about going to the site. But look at Elmimore, he's just buying so much time. He does not find a kill though. Lenny finally takes him out, but the clock is ticking. It's a 3v3. The door is still closed. They still use the Cosmic Divide as well. Where are ONIC going to be? That's the biggest question mark for Bleed right now.
Yeah, and they gotta worry. You know, there's a ton of fights over at Wine early on as the defuse starts. You can hear it. Nice cover by Pith, but it does not get to half, so they gotta go fast. And
But they need to wait it out. They need to wait for the decay to stop.
There it is, a counter null command coming in. Bleed getting another, but time is of the essence. One in hell, one still waiting over at Wine. Pith has started the defuse. I don't know if Severine can hear. The defuser got killed, and so now it wasn't at half. Shiro trying to get through the smoke. Time still of the essence, and yes, they will be able to get...
That ONIC can win Thrifties.
Oh, Pith moving on over early. Oh, sorry. Maxi moving on over early. Pith getting taken down. Slasher almost gets 2, only gets 1. Maxi gets revived. Darian still alive. Hiding a little bit longer. Oh, the cloud burst. Will he be able to find Darian? He guesses that Darian shift to the other side, and one jet meets another jet. Jet brains don't try to dissect them because they understand each other. And now it's Elmimore holding the corner. Will he be able to get it? No, and Lenny with the Odin answers. Maxi gets another one. He now knows both of them are in hell. Here comes the nightfall. Will he be able to do enough damage? Lenny shooting on through, sprays on the ground. Oh, and it's a 2v4 retake. All right, Lenny almost getting some Odin shots through the wall. Monyet finds a space on in because most members aren't on the site. Redlight gets taken down. 5v4 here for ONIC, but Lenny pushes on through. Oh, it's Pith pushing on through. Gets 1, and Lenny on the site gets 2 with the Odin. Long distance, it's Odin versus Odin. Whose god will be answered? And Shiro says, all right, no more Odin. Let's go back to the Vandal. Unfortunately, his doesn't light up right now. See if it comes back. Here's Maxi just peeking around. Shiro will be able to pick up the spike. Oh, it catches Lenny on the timing and now takes the site. Maxi and Shiro in the 1v1. Will Maxi be able to win this one? We've seen him be able to do it before, and he does it.
Will find the kill, it's going to be a fast play. Elmimore again with the headhunter finding Darion yet again, but Maxi is going to be there for the trade. Lenny with the Odin finds 1. Elmimore with the headhunter yet again, another kill, but Lenny is going to be spraying with that Odin as Pith finds a headshot onto Monyet. And what just happened? He's going to want to take this on his own terms. He's going to want to take this close. He still has another flash and a fragment. Use the flash. He's able to find 1. The fragment as well. He gets it. Yet another gamble that they just might lose.
A huge gamble, and there comes the ult. It's easy for Maxi. There goes 1. There goes 2. Guarding the mid. Rotated now. Lenny. Oh, no, Lenny!
But Maxi, he finds 3. He finds 4. He's just shooting them. It's just all headshots. Can you find Elmimore as well? That could be his ace.
Of the 9 on match point, and it is an expensive one here for ONIC. They have to try and scrap together whatever they can. Nice ult coming on in as Elmimore takes the site. You have a couple ideas. Yeah, he knows 2 are inside Boathouse right now, waiting for the rest of the team. Elmimore picks up 1, and Retla trades out 2. So the value's there, but it leads us to a 2v2 with map point on the line.
They have the guns on the side of Bleed. They have the positions as well. If they can fight Severine, he gets flashed, but no! Maxi looks away! He checked the corner, but he actually looked away. It's gonna be down to Pith. 1v2 for him. He knows where one of them is. He knows the other one is on site. He's isolated this 1v2. He's gonna have to find the first kill first though, and he's not finding it. They're dancing around. The haunt gets used. He gets shut down. Close. most of Bleed are getting the right call. They know it's going to be an A play, so they've already positioned. I think this might be a pretty good round for them if they can find opening picks.
Perfect fragment there, and great job observers catching that one, but fragments don't help.
No one's on A at all, and like you mentioned, they love the A side, they love the executes on that. The shock dart is gonna hit Redla pretty low. He's gonna top himself up, but Severin gets a headshot. Darion is there for the trade with a headhunter. There's a flank coming in. Lenny is going to be there. Pith counters as well, finds the headshot onto NC Slasher. Monyet is forced to back out of this. There's still Darion on site, so ONIC, they're split up. They're not really pushing together, but they take Darion down, and this could be dangerous for Bleed because they don't have control over the spike. Monyet gets taken down. But the Snakebite and the Nanoswarms are stopping ONIC from doing anything at all as Maxi finds a kill onto Elmimore and Pith down for them. And I think that's a difference in philosophy for many teams coming into the third round. Look at the buys in them. That's 4 rifles on it. It's not all Vandals for sure, but Shiro finds 3! They line up and he knocks them all down. That's going to be 3 quick kills for him as Bleed are just...
get taken out. And now Elmimore knows there's multiple here, gets the head, and now it's just Lenny left alive. That was the one that got spotted, and around the corner it's a double peek, and he has no shot against...
to go A, but the time is ticking. I think they just want to stick B.
Probably can make the rotate with about 30 seconds left, but no, they're forcing on, and Elmimore has an answer. Resurrection available, but they decide not to use it just yet, and Lenny has to win the gunfight. The wall has now broken down. 4v2 as Shiro is the last one left alive, and
They've lost a few times like the previous map, but Darion finds the first kill. Elmimore with the headshot. Shiro finds one on his own as well, and a tour de force from Severin is gonna find 2 kills, all down to Lenny right now. We said they were...
shock dart gets a decent amount of damage from it. Lenny down to 32, looking the wrong way. Timing. He does have his back to the corner, and Severin answers the call. It's 3 for Severin, and forget what your casters say. I don't know anything. The eco win. Severin, the elbows are almost touching, just rubbing elbows, and there it is. No answer, and Darren shot from there before, and now gets shot up by Monyet through the cloud burst. Nice play, and see Slasher at half. And there's the crossfire.
Chosen to go B again. Can they find Severin? They do take him low. He rendezvous out, but he's so low already, and they're not at any advantage on the side of ONIC. They're 1 man down. The Killjoy ultimate is out as well. Elmimore tries to make it competitive, but the Viper Spit is out. Elmimore trying to creep up. Just dodges the lockdown, tries to stop the spike plant, but it goes down anyway. Has to go into this Viper Spit to find anyone.
Did a decent amount of damage there to Lenny. But Lenny is able to get himself on out. Shiro answers 1 as Lenny does go down, so the damage did play a part of it. Elmimore was able to dink on in. Turret gets taken on out, so has to hop out to heal up from the decay. Maxi and Pith, this is the Swedish duo. Now it's just 1v1.
Elmimore almost got that headshot, but he just can't find Maxi, who's been sneaky. He goes back into his... Oh my god, he finds the kill!
He pre-fires, continuing to dominate this lobby. Pith gets taken down by Severin, but Severin gets traded on out. Elmimore gets 1. He's over by Yellow and takes down Darion. So ONIC finally getting fight backs here, and they have a 3-2 advantage. Maxi trying to shoot through the boxes and able to, has the spike, but there's Monyet on the flank, and it's Retla all alone and has a lot of work to do. Gets 1, peeks left, doesn't see him. There's Shiro, trying to get to Yellow, but
Viper Spit. Oh, that's a good detection. They detect everyone on Bleed, but Bleed are just not going to stop. They're going in anyway. Redline Pit are going to come in, but Monyet finds a double kill. They line up for him. They make it a 2v2, and ONIC can breathe a little bit here. Bleed have been slowed down. Monyet dashes away to safety.
Yeah, will get off the site to give himself a better advantage. Probably was faking that Severin was going to be with him, but now we know we've got 2 1v1s. Lenny takes a zipper up top, and this is a difficult spot to be in for Severin, but he answers, and now it's just Lenny left alive, and he uses a double zipper. Budget buy here for ONIC. Grab whatever you can and see what you can do, and he can do a lot. The shorty comes through yet again, as it has all tournament long, and it's a numbers advantage now for ONIC, but again, not many guns. There it is, Severin answers, but there goes the tour de force. Elmimore says, I don't need anything else other than the Sheriff, and it is another hard retake. as the lineup's already set up as well by Lenny. Darian says once is good, I'll do it twice. He does get taken down by NC Slasher. Wall will come up to try and protect against any of the lineups. There's one down to 5 HP, still stays alive. Maxi on the flank, he's the big flanker. Slasher does not know what's coming. Oh, he does, and the round gets stolen away. Lenny is on site and not seen, and now in a bit of trouble, gets one. Down to 44, just trying to buy time for the rest of the team, but then NC Slasher takes away that time. Pith on site, Darian with the jumping Maxi is able to, or jumping Slasher able to pick up the kill. And now it is Pith and Darian very low. Shiro low as well, but Elmi Moore is here. And they push together. It is a 2v2 crossfire. And the winners of this one are ONIC. They get them some moments. Monyet having big moments, and Shiro was doing his job, but we're used to seeing him take it on over. And Monyet with the Sheriff taking down Lenny, but then Pith answers back. Monyet and Slasher down. That is the hot player on ONIC. Finally getting slowed. Who else will step on up? Severine says, I'll take my shot.
Finds the kill, 2v3.
Well, Darian gets a quick shot through the wall, so didn't do too much damage. But it's 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Oh.
There you go.
Back, Monyet going hunting. And NC Slasher finds one. Maxi on 12 HP finds an answer, but you still don't like the fact he's on 12 HP. Monyet takes down Lenny. 4v3. Maxi gets 2 on 12 HP, so not a bad hold by him, but the team is slow to rotate around.
Very slow. They haven't gotten there just yet. They need to reset the fight on the side of ONIC, and they've done so. They've changed their post-plant positions. They might...
And time is of the essence. Darian still buying more time. Elmi Moore creating space. Severine and Elmi Moore continue to just wipe up the floor. It's Pith in a 1v4. Gets 2, peeks around the corner, still alive. You can hear the footsteps. And now NC Slasher has a lineup and doesn't see Pith. Oh my God, Pith is so lucky with the timing. And now we'll have the opportunity to take on Severine. 1v1 with the backstab. Does not clear out the rest of yellow though. And then gets shot in the... Is now Elmi Moore.
You want to play?
Let's play. Lots of success there. And there it is, Severine comes back from the death and pulls out the tour de force. Says, I don't need yellow to get themselves the victory. And now Lenny finds the answer. NC Slasher taken low, but we'll be able to heal up as Sage. Oh! And the Nano Swarm almost takes him down. And Darian now has to rotate on over. Pith as well. In heaven. In a 2v4 retake here by Bleed as they now start their retake. Wall going down, Monyet right behind it. And it's an up-close and personal operator shot by
Bleed.
Darian. 1, 2, 3, 4 as we watch Elmi Moore trying to come around the side. And it's Bleed. They've got a lot of the times, once you miss that, you clean it on up and oh no. Well, I guess every cloud has a silver lining. Every poison cloud has a bullet on the opposite side. And now Pith gets 2, Pith gets 3! Very difficult shot for Severine to figure out. Rendezvous has been removed. Severine, Shiro,
no.
Oh, what are Bleed doing? Yes, they'll get the round, but their economy. Okay, Redla gets 1. Thinks about going for the last.
Needs to get it out of dodge really fast. Oh, just
I don't
misses.
know. Yeah, oh. Well, the timing worked out for Pith as Pith popped out or through the underpass there. And now Shiro will get the plant, but Pith gets another one! And it's Pith coming alive now for Bleed when they've needed a hero. Elmi Moore, this has been the guy that you can rest your hat on if you're an ONIC fan. But it's a 2v5 situation. Maxi and Shiro, 2 ships passing in the night. As now Retla gets off 1. Elmi Moore has his work cut out for him. And this was 2v4. Maxi's still alive. Elmi Moore using the snake bite. Will it be enough? No, it won't. And so we will be explosive. Here comes the Hunter's Fury. But Darian gets taken down early on. Lenny trading on back to Elmi Moore. The spike does get planted on B. So Viper's Pit just butt time. But not a round win, and that's what you need right now if you're Bleed. Retla thinking about getting the wall down, clears out yellow as much as he can, still has Resurrection. Severine on top of one of the crates, buying a bit of time. Pith up against the wall, has a little bit of cover, but trades on out. That's what they were looking for. Monyet's still alive. Shiro becoming the hero, and now it's just Maxi left alive. 26 HP, spike ticking, and we're going. As the rest of the team now try to hold the site 4v5. Blind is NC Slasher, but gets one. Pith trading it back on out. Now Severine holding an awkward angle for Bleed to think about. Turret has been popped on up. Oh, Defuse doesn't get to half. And yeah, that does end up being a kill. Only one left alive. Elmi Moore on the big wraparound. And Darian goes down as well. Getting to half is Redla. Redla gets him back and string them together. I feel like this is the key round to keep an eye on here. As there's the fast lane, Monyet able to slide on through. Paranoia landing onto Maxi, does not realize right behind him is Monyet. And the speed from the Neon proves to be too much. And the site at C gets taken.
That's exactly how they wanted that first round to look, that pistol round. It didn't work out that time, but this time around, Monyet was able to get there, and NC
only be able to upgrade the gun, still stepping forward. No, Piv taking a peek.
One HP on Severine.
Or Lenny, there's one! Oh, they're fooling around! Oh, the panic! Lenny gets a cup. Being a push. NC Slasher gets on the site. Maxi with the paranoia.
Piv wanted to use the Rolling Thunder, doesn't get it out. Redla though got one kill. The flash on NC Slasher to find another, but Redla is still holding strong on logs as Severine takes him down. Darren, the only one left remaining in this 1v2, uses the Bladestorm, finds the first kill. He needs to play this 1v1, but from the shadows takes...
Start things off. Here we go. It is 2 of these daggers. Each dagger does 50 damage. He's inside of it. Severine peeks. He doesn't see him. Does he see him? Yes, he does. There's the clear out and the hero piece. Boom. ONIC trying to be the Indonesian team into champions as Darian has something to say about it. Dodges away and buys time. NC Slasher gets taken down and 3 members knocked out.
This is why we see...
Spike will be planted. A couple of extra credits heading towards the way of ONIC. And here comes a slow lurk forward by Elmi Moore. Pith ready to go on the corner, but Elmi Moore more prepared. As now Maxi from up top, from the heavens, will win the round. This time Monyet taking a decent amount of damage. The overdrive coming through. Monyet gets taken down. Retla answers to Shiro, and that was an investment of a pretty important ultimate here by Monyet, not working. As it is multiple members up C long as Slasher on the flank does not guess exactly where Maxi is. Retla gets a final kill. Maxi. Operator shots missing there by Darian. Fast lane pops on up. Lenny trying to keep an eye on it. Here's some bunny hopping. But Severine and Monyet, they win their battles. In comes Retla and Pith and trades on back. Retla gets another one and now we're down to 1. It's another chapter in the same story.
The same thing happening over and over again. They get onto the side, but it's just...
One enemy remaining.
Or never mind. Go for a 1v2.
I didn't want to counteract you. And oh, Shiro!
To reset this, they want to go A again.
An early movement back by Elmi Moore. Nope, it's just one. Darian says, hey, everyone, they are here. We are gonna need some backup as... Oh, Severine gets on in and catches Redla on the rotation. Monyet with the slide, picking up a couple. And Shiro and Severine cleared things out. It's just one left alive, and Maxi on the rock darts to knock it on out. Yes, it does. What a lineup here. And so no lockdown to worry about. Monyet getting blasted away by the aftershock, but NC Slasher takes the space and picks up 3. Maxi now from heaven, trying to slow down Shiro. And is able to do it with these, has 3 more to take care of, but on it. Half left before we know who's going to the grand finals of the LCQ as Shiro misses his first couple of shots, has to rendezvous back to safety. Slasher trying to hit with the right click of the classic, but classically loses that fight. Now Elmi Moore picks up 2, still alive at 22, gets 3, and that's a big one here. Again, Bleed have won majority of the pistol rounds. Maxi very low, and the spike down C long.
He doesn't have any information. He doesn't even know that both of them are there. That's why he's been checking the corners. He uses the dark cover coming out. But there's 2 of them waiting in the shadow, and they're trying to execute now.
Oh, Monyet, although he got busted by the aftershock, takes down 1. Darian trades on back. Under hell is Darian, the angel of hell. And now Bleed starting to rain down Severine. Still close. looking to add to the pincer that Shiro has as the Bulldog takes a bite out of Darian. 3v2, Lenny low down to 20 HP, but Redla has an eye on the corner where Severine is. Shiro starting to push on in. They're going to sync up the push, but Redla is ready. The reload not going to be enough as Maxi is watching his teammates. Knows that NC Slash is a little bit further up, but Darian has struck through the smoke, able to get one, and someone catch that smoke and got Elmi Moore with trigger discipline, but misses the shots, and Darian cleans it on up. Oh, if you're Elmi Moore, he's had so many of those moments, but that is not one that he's gonna want to remember. And Severine in the impossible 1v5 situation for about 15 seconds.
Just waiting, Paranoia coming out, hits two. A shrouded step from Maxi. He gets taken out by NC Slasher. There's a Hunter's Fury as well getting committed. It's going to be trades, but it's just Elmi Moore left because he was using that Hunter's Fury bleed. It's an expensive round for them, but they look to have it. Elmi Moore, 49 HP on him. Get some damage done! And now it's winnable. He just needs to land one bullet. Body shot is fine as well. Both players very low right now, but it looks like Lenny is the one that's snaking around. He's going to win. He doesn't! He misses the shots! He almost had it! He drops off. They've gotten away with murder twice this time around. There's the Hunter's Fury getting committed by Lenny. Shiro finds a kill though. He does tag Shiro down, but Maxi gets taken down, and Bleed are trying to rush into the side. It's getting a little bit messy. Darren finds a 1-for-1, but they all get decimated. It's all down to Lenny, who just can't find any.
As Moniette ready for contact. Darian, Moniette, Darian, Moniette. They're jiggling, they're wiggling. I'm running out of words to say, and finally there it goes, and Darian gets two, and the lineup is there. Severine closes them off.
Yeah, they find the lineup. Darren was able to get a 2-for-1 again. That's the value Darren brings to the team. Always finds these. There's a Rolling Thunder coming in. Severine tries to get away. Redla is there to receive. And NC Slasher tries to stay in hell, but he gets sent there instead as Shiro finds one, but it's a 3v1. Kenny clutches yet again. He has the operator.
The B site take will be theirs, and oh, Darian gets through unpunished, and now just playing a game of hide and seek gets taken down. Slasher doesn't want to play these games. Elmi Moore says, I don't need a full rifle, give me the Guardian. That's good enough. Maxi trying from up top, tough angle, drops down, not gonna get it. And it's just Redla left alive. He knows that Severine is waiting in the shadows in heaven, but he's got to make a decision. He's going for it. The team is pinging the spike. They cannot see him, and Redla will lose this round. He will take down the head through the wall, stays alive, and Maxi, here he is, a classic flanker's flank. A lot of the focus is on the site. Will Maxi get some value as the fighting begins? Lenny sees the barrel of the operator. It goes down. In the shadow is Severine, but there's Lenny with one left alive. Oh my God, Lenny does it! Then NC Slasher, please give me the call. It's time to adjudicate them. There's one, there's two, and NC Slasher does the damage. A 4v2 left up for Bleed as they were the ones on the bye.
They had full rifles and they just get destroyed off of that first kill from the Sheriff. The judge whittles their numbers down. And ONIC are yet to steal a round. They look like they're about to steal this again from Bleed. Unless oh no! Unless Bleed can do something about it, but can they? As they just get thrift
time of the day. And yet again, Pith getting picked off by his own team's Hunter's Fury, but Lenny opens it on up onto Severine. There's Maxi getting one. There's Redla getting another. And they're falling apart.
Oh my God! And hold it together. They're trying to hold it still. 4v4.
Oh, here comes the fast lane. Clearing out the covers. Moniette. NC Slasher gets no value out of the judge. Just one left alive. And it's Pith as Elmi Moore and the rest of ONIC have got it multiple times. No! Moniette gets off the spike. Here comes Pith. He chose concussion. Will he be able to get it? No! It is. That's not an excuse. It's about how you play. And Moniette, yet again, getting onto the site. Using the neon as NC Slasher and Moniette do the work, and Pith can't answer either. Smooth like butter, they're on the site. Lenny through the wall, but he gets taken down. It's all up to Darian. He's had some
Bleed that can pull off a miracle. It's Darian, but he gets caught out. The smoke dissipates just as he... They don't know that the operator is here just yet. They just know that there's a Sova. Flash coming out there, no one's going to instead. Elmi Moore finds two. Anti-slasher finds one, but Redla returns one kill. Shiro finds a kill. It's all down to Redla. Can ONIC do
In the form of ONIC, the head is shown. He's busy. He's trying to stay alive for a little bit longer. Fakes the plant and just throw bodies on it. There it is.